We will finish it maybe in this week with big surprise. And then let's see the result about this fight and the result of the...
Really disrespectful, and they're always going to try to set up big fights. The same as Wilder and AJ.
Back, the timing feels right. This fight isn't about belts anymore. It's about respect, and Parker intends to claim it. There's no anger in Parker's words, just focus. When plans collapse, he doesn't complain, he resets. That's what makes him dangerous. He's calm.
I said before, and this is my opinion, I don't start to talking about these things. He start and he said he respect me, but he doesn't like what we are doing in boxing. That's why I said what I said.
Parker versus Usyk. Skill versus will. Analyst Johnny Nelson praised Parker's growth, noting his combinations are sharper and his timing more precise than ever. He's not just strong, he's strategic.
Now, given that you are such an admirer of his, and you appreciate his skill, because you're an appreciator of skill, what makes you think that you've got the toolkit to dethrone him?
I believe wholeheartedly in my ability and what I can do in the ring. I have full confidence.
Chase attention, Parker chases legacy. His discipline proves why he belongs among the elite. Every fight since Wilder has reshaped Parker's identity. He's not a polite underdog anymore. He's a focused veteran with purpose.
It's a great man, Joseph Parker, like a kind of a great smile man.
Parker's physical transformation is calculated, not reckless. He's stronger, more balanced, and technically refined. That combination of size and agility makes him dangerous. Compared to Wardley, it's another level entirely. Johnny Nelson and Andy Lee both highlight.
Yeah, there's been a lot of discussions. Like Frank says, he's been assessed by a doctor at the moment, so we are just trying to find out whether it's good or bad news, but whatever it's going to be, Joe's there.
Also turns to Usyk's decisions. If he avoids Parker now, it could hurt his reputation. Usyk's career has always been about taking on tough challenges, and Parker is one of them. Fans want to highlight that this fight isn't about muscle.
Joseph Parker is struggling from inactivity at the moment because he's been so used to fighting back to back to back.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not his own fault by any means.
No, it's not a disturbance in the Bacoli fight that it was all going ahead, and you know, Bacoli jumps in. Sorry, you know, all of the disturbance of the Dubois fight.
Right.
It's just he's in a rock and a hard place, Joseph Parker, because he knows the shot's coming, but he also wants to stay busy and active.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker didn't hesitate the moment Alexander Usyk came back into the picture. He immediately told his team he wanted that fight, not Fabio Wardley. Parker made it clear he's done chasing easy bouts. He wants the best, and that means Usyk. That's the mindset of a fighter aiming for greatness. Parker isn't talking for attention. He's speaking.
There's no one who's going to beat him. I just think technically, physically now, he's at the weight and he's adapted and he's adjusted. I mean, he's even adjusted and adapted his weight for this fight individually. I mean, he put on how much weight and slowed his actual feet down because Daniel Dubois.
Genuine appreciation for a man who worked his way back to the top. There's no trash talk here, just two world-class boxers who understand what real effort looks like. While others lose focus when plans fall apart, Parker stays steady. Where some panic,
I think it's a great fight. I mean, firstly, Joe Parker is on an incredible run.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's beaten Wilder when no one really wanted to fight him. He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten Bacoli, although, you know, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights. I think
separates him from others still trying to prove they belong. Bellew also highlighted Usyk's evolution. Usyk doesn't just win, he masters every fight. His timing, his balance, and his movement are unmatched. And if anyone's earned the right to challenge...
But yeah, I would feel frustrated. Joseph Parker seems to have been frozen out, you know, at a time when he should be getting his world title shot. He's worked to get that, you know, more so than any other heavyweight out there right now. Alexander Usyk is not just holding up the WBO title right now, but he's holding up the heavyweight division for all these fighters that we've been talking about on this show getting their shot. And these fighters may have to mix it with each other before getting their shot. And that's sort of unfair, really, because one of them's going to lose and he's going to have to climb the ladder again. You go like...
Top names, but still got overlooked. Now that Usyk continues that tradition. Duke Mackenzie credits Usyk's brilliance, his control, timing, and discipline, but he also notes Parker's steady evolution. Usyk may have perfected his formula, but Parker is rewriting.
Look elsewhere, Alexander Usyk. So, do you go along with that?
No, is it a financial thing, or is it I don't know. Do I present something different, or I mean, this Usyk's been there and done that with everyone, and I back myself, and I believe like now, physically and mentally, I'm in the best place ever. And even I am very excited to see what I can do in the ring when I'm in the ring next. It's not going to be with Usyk. Obviously, we're fighting someone else now, but I know what I can do in the ring.
When legacy meets ambition, the truth shows inside the ring. Now, with talk of fights being cancelled and schedules shifting, everything points toward one defining moment. Parker versus Usyk isn't just another match. It's a meeting of two mindsets. Usyk fights to preserve greatness. Parker fights to prove it.
We had the negotiations, then the injury. We wasted months on that, and that's given a little bit of inactivity.
This isn't about good versus great. It's about proven versus reborn. Eddie Hearn adds that time may be Usyk's real opponent now. Every big fight takes a toll. Parker's energy and renewed focus could be a dangerous contrast to Usyk's long campaign. For Parker, this is a chance to take the spotlight before the legend steps away. Johnny Nelson.
6-7 set combinations, he can fight. So he needs to control this beast. If he doesn't control it, don't be surprised if you get an upset Saturday night. Don't be surprised.
Do you think Parker has the power or the speed and combination?
I think he's got the speed and combination.
That kind of skill again, it's Parker. Both men think fast and adapt mid-fight, something Wardley hasn't learned yet. Eddie Hearn summed it up perfectly. Parker's recent wins weren't luck. Beating Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang took strategy, courage, and discipline. While others chase easy fights, Parker walks straight into danger and comes out stronger.
Obviously, Usyk is the one that we want to fight. He is the best in the world, holds all the belts. It would have been awesome to, unification, undisputed. But he's injured and he's spending time with his family. And, there are videos of him dancing, but he's just having a good time. Having a good time with his family and having a good time on his time off.
Look, it's extremely...
Closes it best. Usyk doesn't chase belts anymore, the belts chase him. But even legends face turning points. Parker's hunger and determination could test Usyk's composure in ways few. Stays patient, sharpening his skills. That's what separates contenders from professionals. Wardley might crumble under pressure, but Parker thrives in it. Tony Bellew pointed out that Parker's toughest battle right now isn't in the ring. It's against...
Let's see if he can find a way with me. It's different. I'm not Justice Huni, I'm not Fraser Clark, I'm me, versus Parker. A different fighter, a different beast altogether.
From experience, after years of rebuilding and learning, he's ready to test himself against the most skilled heavyweight in the world, with complete focus, not fear. Even Usyk has openly shown respect for Parker's rise. You can hear it in his tone. It's about mind. Parker's tactical discipline, paired with Lee's strategic guidance, makes him a serious threat. It's not chaos. It's chess and gloves.
Let's see if he can find a way with me. It's different. I'm not Justice Huni, I'm not Fraser Clark, I'm me, versus Parker. A different fighter, a different beast altogether.
Strategic. Against Usyk, that matters most. Parker's turned from a power puncher into a complete boxer. Parker's tone remains classy. He praises Usyk but makes it clear he's ready. That calm confidence hides his drive. While others calm, prepared, and quietly confident, the kind of mindset that wins fights. Frank Warren pointed out...
I think Andy Lee's too smart for that. I think Joseph Parker's going to go in there, try and box him smart, step around the ring, use that weight to try and hold his own.
Performance, not publicity. The real matchup isn't Parker versus Wardley. It's that while Usyk's been seen staying active and relaxed, Parker's been training hard, ready for the call. He's earned his shot through performance. The timing feels right. This fight isn't about belts anymore. It's about respect, and Parker intends to claim it. There's no anger in Parker's words, just focus. When plans collapse, he doesn't complain, he resets. That's what makes him dangerous.
I think he puts Usyk in a not difficult. Like, no one can doubt Usyk's credibility or his reputation because of the fights he's had and what he's done in those fights. But if he opts to fight Dubois and vacate his title, someone who he's already beaten and beaten pretty comfortably, and decides not to fight Joseph, it doesn't look too good for him. That's all I would say. It doesn't look too good for him from the fans' point of view and from a fighter's point of view. I'm sure he'll want to defend his belts, and I'm sure he'll want to fight Joseph.
Puncher into a complete boxer. Parker's tone remains classy. He praises Usyk but makes it clear he's ready. That calm confidence hides his drive. While others chase attention, Parker chases legacy. His discipline proves why he belongs among the elite. Every fight since Wilder has reshaped Parker's identity. He's not a polite underdog anymore. He's a focused veteran with purpose. When he says he's built differently, it's not arrogance. It's the truth earned.
Not saying that at all. I still don't feel that even that performance is not enough to beat Alexander Usyk, because boxing's all about levels. And Usyk isn't the kind of, as I said before, Usyk's not on the slide. He's not, and he would, you know, once you set out your game plan and you get your tactics and ABCD right, as Usyk has done, that's why he's unbeaten and a two division unified 4-belt era champion. That's what separates the good from the great.
Threat. It's not chaos. It's chess and gloves. But the focus also turns to Usyk's decisions. If he avoids Parker now, it could hurt his reputation. Usyk's career has always been about taking on tough challenges, and Parker is one of them. Fans want T. He's calm, prepared, and quietly confident, the kind of mindset that wins fights. Frank Warren.
I don't see Usyk as someone who's going to go on for another 5 years fighting every challenger in the division. Like, he was the undisputed cruiserweight world champion. He's the unified world heavyweight champion.
Wardley. It's Parker versus Usyk. Skill versus will. Analyst Johnny Nelson praised Parker's growth, noting his combinations are sharper and his timing more precise than ever. He's not just strong, he's strategic. Against Usyk, that matters most. Parker's turned from a power through hard work. Experts agree Parker's...
But I don't believe he's retired. I don't believe he's done. I do believe he's probably one of the few fighters that's bigger than the belts.
Refined. That combination of size and agility makes him dangerous. Compared to Wardley, it's another level entirely. Johnny Nelson and Andy Lee both highlight that this fight isn't about muscle. It's about mind. Parker's tactical discipline, paired with Lee's strategic guidance, makes him a serious. Pointed out that while Usyk's been seen staying active and relaxed, Parker's been training hard, ready for the call. He's earned his shot through performance, not publicity. The real matchup isn't Parker versus physical transformation is calculated.